Hello, it's Miss Dowling here, and I am finally putting up another video. It's going to be a Mod Podge of things, so we're going to cover multiplying, division, factors, multiples, area, perimeter, things that are going to appear on our end of unit, end of module assessment. So, refer back to this video if you want to study the night before or just remind yourself later on in the year how to do these things. It's a snow day. I hope you're enjoying your day off. You know I'm drinking my coffee, and I even have a snow day mug. Let's get started. So, say we had, I apologize in advance, but I have to do this, 67 times 7. We learned many different strategies for multiplying, but it's very important that we remind ourselves what the value of each digit is. So if I look at this 6, it is in the tens place. Right? We have our ones, we have our tens, we have our hundreds. So it is worth 6 tens, which has a value of 60. 7 is in our ones place, and that has a value of 7 ones. Okay, we're multiplying that 7 times. In class, we've been taking equations like this, and just a few kids share like a scenario we could put to the numbers. So, say you had 7 boxes, 7 groups of 67 pencils inside. You're looking for how many pencils in all, the total. So that's really helpful when you're seeing equations to put a story to it. All right, a couple different strategies. I am going to show us over here what we call partial products. The answer when we multiply is called the product. So partial products is adding together the parts that make up the final product. And then over here we're going to do, a lot of the kids love this one, it's called the area model. So we're going to break apart the number into its value. Seven times. All right. We're going to start, let's start over here. Some students have been doing this just to help them remember ones place, tens place. So first I'm going to do 7 times 7 ones. And when I multiply 7 times 7 ones, I'm going to get 49. Now I'm going to take that 7 again, and I'm going to multiply it by the 6 tens, which has a value of 60. So 7 times 60 is going to be 420. And then we add up our partial products. And there you go. Over here is the area model. So again, 7 times 60. And then we're going to do 7 times 7. Here's your partial products. Add them up. There you go. 2 different strategies. Now, that's why your multiplication facts are really, really important in 3rd grade, because getting, the process you can get down, but if you're getting bogged down with what is 7 times 7, what is 7 times 6, 60, that is something that can get overwhelming. So really be practicing your multiplication facts at home if this is still something that you're struggling with. All right, let's go into division now. Again, I want this video to be a Mod Podge of things. my new whiteboard that I got at home so I can make better YouTube videos for all of you. Look at this. It's even magnetic. How cool is that? All right, let's take the problem. We'll start small. 86 divided by 2. So what this means is you're given the total. Let's go back to the story of pencils and boxes. You have 86 pencils, and you're going to divide it equally into 2 boxes. Okay? So, a couple different strategies for this one as well. I am going to have us go first the conceptual way using a place value chart. And then I'm going to show us the most efficient way that you're going to be using as you get older. So, this number is made up of 1s and 10s. I have 6 1s, and I have 8 10s. This I like to call my number bank. Now I'm dividing it into 2 groups. Here's a group, here's a group. Sometimes I'll have the kids label the groups like that. When we divide, we're going to start at our largest unit. Division is all about distributing equally. Boom. This worked out nicely. I have no 10s left over because 8 and 2 have a relationship. They're friends. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my 1s. Same deal. 6 and 2 are friends. So this is going to work out beautifully. Back and forth so you don't get confused. Again, when we're dividing, we're looking at now the size of the group. So I put these 86 pencils into 2 boxes. Each box, we've got 4 10s in one group. We're not looking at all of them. We're just looking at one group. And I have 3 1s. Next strategy is called the vertical form strategy. It's also very similar when we grew up, called long division. Which, by the way, is like the only way we learned it. So I understand if this is really weird and a lot going on here, but it's showing the behind the scenes, I tell the kids, like the meaning of it. So this is your quick way to do it, your long division, your vertical form, but this is unpacking like what's actually going on. Those 8 10s are being split up into 2 groups. All right, so 2 times what number is going to get us close to, I say 8 because it's easier on our brain, but it's really 80. So 2 times what, because it's in the tens place, gets us close to 880. 4. But it's in the tens place, so we're going to write 40 here. And then we're going to take 2, that's why I put the multiply symbol here, 2 times 40, and we're going to subtract what that is, which is 80. That's exactly what we did over here. We're subtracting 80 because we got rid of, from our number bank, 8 10s here, and we split them up. So when we subtract, we're left with 6. Now 2 times 3 is 6. Again, we're going to subtract it, because we got rid of it, and we get 0. So I say we're done. We have no remainders. Our next module is going to be working with remainders when we divide. So it's called vertical form because it goes up. 43. There you have it. So a couple different strategies to divide. Because this video is getting really long, I'm going to end this, and then I'm going to do another video about area and perimeter. All right, see you then.